Alright everybody, back to Skyrim. I wanted to do a quick how-to on the Sanguine or Sam Guevenne quest to get the Sanguine Rose. It's a staff that allows you to summon a Dremora as often as you want to, as long as the staff has a charge. And it can be a long drawn-out quest, but we will try to get it done as quickly as possible. Alright. Now, it'll always start off in a tavern, and you'll see Sam Guevenne standing there. He usually pops up around level 15. I'm level 20-something now, and I'm surprised I couldn't find him until now. But basically, whatever tavern is closest to you when you level up to where you need to be to get this quest, and I believe it's 15, 14 or 15. Anyway, whatever area you're close to, whatever main city or hold, whatever, that bar is where he will spawn, and you go in there, and he will challenge you to a drinking contest, so you exchange mugs with him a couple times, and next thing you know, he says, you don't look so good, and you wind up in the Markarth Chapel. And apparently you've done filthy, obscene things with the statuary, and trashed the place, and had a drunken revelry right here in the middle of the chapel, and the priestess, of course, doesn't appreciate it, and she really doesn't want to talk to you. If you can pass a speech check with her, you can quicken this, but my speech skill isn't all that high, so I'm going to have to go and pick up the random trash that I have strewn around the place. And it really is just 2 bottles of wine, a giant's toe, and a little list of ingredients that you would need to fix the staff, which apparently is what we're after right here. Okay, now be aware that once you've started this quest, any giant's toes or alto wine in your inventory, you will not be able to sell them or get rid of them until you finish this quest. Just a little heads up. Alright, so let me run around here and pick this stuff up. The letter is the hardest thing to see. Oh, lucky it was right there. Okay. Grab that. There's a giant's toe just sitting in the middle of the floor. What I was doing with a giant's toe at a party, I have no idea. Anyway, so now she wants to play nice, and she will send you on your way, and she will send you to, I believe, Rorikstead. Now, this quest can get really long and drawn out. It can have you running all over Skyrim. I don't remember exactly how many steps you have to go through. But to quicken this, at least this is as fast as I know how to do it. What you can do is, as soon as you leave the Markarth Chapel, assuming there's not some random stuff you want to do in Markarth, because there's quite a few little side quests and stuff to do there, just fast travel back to Whiterun, and we need to go find Isolde, alright? Now, she would normally be approached much later in the quest, but you can go ahead and talk to her now. And let's go find her here. I know she's wandering somewhere around the city. As long as it's daytime, she's usually in the market, okay? And you can pass a Persuasion and or an Intimidate. The Intimidate is easier. Very rarely when I'm doing this is my speech skill high enough to do the Persuasion. But either way, you can basically get her to cough up where the wedding ceremony was going to be, which is eventually where you're supposed to be going in this quest. So you go through all the dialogue with her, whatever she might have to say. And here we go, the Persuasion. Yeah, I'm not persuasive enough yet. Alright, you could essentially bribe her if you couldn't pass either of these, but I don't think your speech skill has to be very high for the Intimidate. Anyway, she tells you to go to Morvenskar, alright? And it is conveniently directly across the street from the stables at Windhelm. But if you've already done, which I'm going to assume you have by now, the quest to go to Bleak Falls Barrow and then to go kill the dragon, dragons start spawning. And this is a spawn point right here for dragons. It's also a hangout for packs of wolves. And at the level I'm at, we have ice wolves, and on legendary ice wolves can destroy you in no time flat. They're similar to a frost troll or any of the other, you know, the snowy sabers, or any of the other enemies that are all upgraded versions of the normal. Anyway, and lo and behold, there is a dragon breathing down our necks. Man, that's cold. Get it? Pun? That's cold. Anyway. It looks like I have a whole backpack full of these. Might as well get rid of some. Alright. let me go ahead and fight this dragon, and I will snip out most of the unexciting archery. Really cool snapshots here, though. I really like the dragon backlit by the moon. I noticed that. Can always use a few extra dragon souls, though. I don't mind it when they spawn. Uthgar can take it like a champ. He can destroy me in about 2 seconds with that. Kind of get a chance to see what the Mark for Death shout can start doing, but I still only have the second word unlocked. I have not gone to get the last word from the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. That may be the very next thing I do, because I really want that third shout. With that third shout, by now, each arrow would be knocking that dragon down, roughly about 25% of his health. If you think I'm kidding, I really want to do a video just running around randomly raping stuff with the Mark for Death shout. Isn't that a cool snapshot right there? Really like that. No, that's not good. I just thought I'd go ahead and include part of this dragon fight here. Gotta love dragons if you love Skyrim. Just be aware that this is a common spot for them to spawn. If you've been away for a couple game days, when you come back, expect to have a dragon attack you here. Okay, let's watch the pretty colors. Pretty colors. Alright. Now that we've got another dragon soul in our pocket, let's head up the road. Once you've talked to a soul, at least the raw map marker will be on there, even if you haven't discovered it yet. Just to see where it's at. You can put a temporary on it if you want. Now, there's a lot of mages right here. And even a novice ice mage especially can freeze you in your tracks instantly. I don't know that it'd be quite as bad of a problem on the lower difficulties, but on this, if they're going to have a freeze effect, it's going to happen just about every time. And they've got some range, too. Yeah, see, I mean, just a second with a novice level frost spell, and you're taking a third of my health? Take that. Alright, and let's get in here. Okay, that's part one. Now, for the next one, click the top left box, alright? And for my playlist, click the bottom left box. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, really appreciate your support, click the box there above my head. And I will catch you all on the next one here shortly. Until then, y'all take care.